Guys, last episode, we plugged in the back of the mixer, checked out the front of house and made sure everything was set up there. Brett, what do we do next?
It's time to do a sound check.
So what do we do in the sound check?
The first thing we have to do in the sound check is a line check, which is making sure each one of the lines, which is the channels, is working. So I'm going to ask the drummer, hey mate, can you give me some kick drum please? Okay, so I can see right now that we're getting signals through here. I can adjust the gain to what we need. All right, can we hear some snare drum, please? Okay, we're getting some snare now. You can see that's might be a little bit loud. So you pull the gain down. Yeah, okay, that's all right. Move on to the next one, which will be your first tom. Okay, that's a bit quiet. We'll bring that up. Okay, that one's working. Can we hear the second tom, please? Right, that one's definitely working. Next one, floor tom, please. Yep. Okay, that's working. Okay, can we just give the overheads a bit of a tap with your stick there? Just make sure those are working. Okay, we can't see anything coming through there. That's probably because these are condensers, so they need 48 phantom power. So let's turn the power onto our overheads. Okay, do you want to tap that again for me, please? Yep, I can see that. All right, and the next one? Yes, okay, I can see both of those are lighting up now.
Okay,
now
great.
we'll line check the bass, make sure the bass is getting signal. So if you want to give me some sound, Mr. Bassman. Okay, yep, that's definitely working. So we're up to the left-hand guitar. Can I hear that guitar, please? Okay, we're getting signal there. That's working. Can I hear the other guitar, please? Cool, we're getting signal there. Excellent. Okay, we just need the keyboard now. Can I hear some noise from the keyboard? Ooh, that seems to be nothing but noise. Okay, we've got a problem here. Okay, we need to sort out what this is. This is why we do line checks. Alrighty, so now we need to find out why this DI isn't getting a proper signal off the keyboard. Okay, well, we could see before that it was channel 11 that wasn't working properly, so we're going to go and start from the multi-core. Find 11, and we're just going to trace this back. So, all right. Woohoo! Okay, we're just making sure that we've got the right lead plugged in here, and we do. All right, so I'll have a look at the DI. Oh, it doesn't seem to have power. Now, what would be the reason for that? Woo! It appears we have a dodgy DI, so I'll be back in just a second and grab another one. All right, I've got my new DI, so I'm just going to swap this unit out. I've gone and muted the channel on the front of house desk, so it's not going to pop and make noise because we're plugging stuff into it. Let's locate the input on this instrument. There we go. Make sure it's on the right settings. Okay, I'm going to go check that at front of house again. And okay, we'll ask the keys to play some more music. Okay, can I hear some more keys, please? Okay, that sounds great, thank you. We've fixed an issue, so now we just need to check our vocal mics. So yeah, can I hear the vocal mics from stage left to right, please? So, yep.
Hello, hello, 1, 2, test 1.
Yep, okay, we can see we're getting signal there. Can we see the middle one, please?
Hello, 1, 2, 1, 2.
Yep, we can see we're getting signal there. And the last one?
Test 1, 2, 1, 2.
Excellent, okay, we can see all of those are working.
So Brett, now that we've gone through the line check, fixed any problems we might have had, what do we do next?
Okay, now it's time for the real sound check. So this is where we go through each individual channel, and rather than just checking that it's working, we're going to go through and get a gain structure, set any gains or compressors that we need, do a quick little bit of parametric EQ on the channel just to make it sound a bit sweeter if need be. We'll start with the drum kit. So that's it's always at the start of the input list. So we'll ask our drummer to give us some kick, and we'll make that kick sound nice and good. Okay, can I hear some kick, please? I'm just going to quickly set the gain structure. We want to get the kick drum nice and loud, so we want to get him right up near as loud as it can go without clipping on the channel. Now we can set a gate. Okay, a noise gate, basically when there's no sound coming through, or when there's not enough sound coming through, it'll completely close the channel so it's muted, and it'll only open up when there's enough sound coming through the gate. So when I set it up so it's nice and quick, so that when the kick drum makes a sound, boom, it's open. As soon as the kick sound stops, boom, it closes off again. That's just a thing to help prevent feedback and stuff like that. Second thing we need to do is set a compressor. Pretty much always have a compressor on a kick drum, just because there may be little inconsistencies between the kick, and setting a compressor over it just gives it a nice consistent sound. And we'll have a quick look at the EQ. We've already got an EQ set here from a kick we've used before. What we see here is a pretty standard kind of kick sound, a bit extra in the tops to get some more of a clicky sound. It's generally what you see in a rock sound. A bit of boost in the low end and a sharp dip around the 300 mark. All right, can I have some snare, please? Sometimes on a snare, you will want to have a compressor as well. We do want our snare to be nice and loud. Put that in the front of house, see what that sounds like. Not quite loud enough, so we'll bring up a little bit more in the gain. All right, so we've got the snare now. So can I hear some tom 1, please? Now, it's always good to have some gates on your toms as well. Okay, so that comes on quickly and turns off quickly. That's pretty much what we want to see. Okay, can I hear some tom 2? And I can already hear that we need to give this thing a bit more bottom end. So having a look at the EQ here, we can see that we have a high pass put in. Okay, high pass filter allows the highs to pass through. So what we're doing is cutting off the low end frequencies. So that stops a lot of the floor bass noise coming and building up on the stage and just causing feedback through everything. That one's good. We'll move on to the third tom. Floor tom, please. Sounds better flat, so we'll leave it flat. Okay, that's good, thank you. Okay, so can I get you to move across your cymbals left to right, just in a ch-ch-ch-ch. Okay, what I'm going to do here is pan my overheads left to right so that they're now actually stereo separated, because that's the idea of having overheads up there. So now what I'm going to do, I'm going to set my high pass frequency on those. Overheads don't need to pick up a lot of bottom end. Okay, can I get you to just play around on the drum kit for me, please? I'll get a mix out here. Okay, straight up I can see that my snare is clipping, so I need to bring the gain down on my snare. Okay, I'm pretty happy with that. Okay, thank you. Okay, I'm pretty happy with that. So our drum kit's sounding nice and big, nice and loud. I like it. So we can move on to the rest of the instruments now. So can I hear some bass, please? Okay, a general thing that we do on a bass guitar is put a fairly heavy compression on it. Okay, thank you. Can I hear the stage left guitar, please? That off. The guitar is sounding pretty good as it is. So all we do, because we've got a left-right guitar thing going here, we can pan one guitar to the side slightly. I like to do a bit of stereo separation there. If we get a guitar that, you know, comes up too loud sometimes, or it's just a bit too much, we can put a compression on it just so it doesn't go too loud when he, you know, when he goes for his lead breaks, and he might have a boost pedal himself to turn himself up. Okay, can I hear the other guitar? Thank you. Okay, so I can hear a bit of boominess in the low mids in his guitar. So to prevent that coming out from our front of house speakers so much, I can just pick a frequency here. Sounds roughly about here, and we can pull that down a bit. Can I hear the keys again, please? Okay, you don't really need to do anything special with keys most of the time because it's a, you know, it's a digital instrument. It should come through pretty clean on the EQs. Okay, can I hear some vocals, please? All right, we'll adjust his gain.
1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2. Aye. 1 1
Okay.
1 2.
Yep, thank you. Okay, so that's all set now. Now we've got our sound check done for front of house. We can just go quickly through the band and ask them what they need for their monitors. Hey, Mr. Drummer, what do you need in your fold bag?
Mostly keyboards and vocals.
Keyboards and vocals. Okay, so we'll go to his channel. Okay, can I hear some keys, please? Okay, so we'll put some keys in there for him. How's that? Can you hear it? And we'll just check the vocals from there. If you guys want to give him some vocals. Okay. Thanks, guys. Okay, so stage left. What do you need through your wedge?
Vocals, everyone's vocals.
Everyone's
keyboard.
vocals. Okay.
Tiny bit of snare would be nice too.
A little bit of snare, we can do that.
And a little bit of the other guitarist.
And a little bit of the other guitarist.
His guitar would be nice too, please.
Okay, can I hear the other guitar, please? There it is.
Yeah, I'm getting that now.
Okay, so those vocals should be coming through there pretty good. He's got the keys in there as well.
1, 2, 2.
Up a bit. Yep. Okay, there we go. All right, we'll move into the centre wedge at the front. Okay, Mr. Keyboard, what would you like in your wedge? Obviously, keys.
Yep. Probably a little bit more keys and just a little bit more vocal. Hey, 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 hey. Yeah.
All good?
I think so.
Okay, and we got the far right side of stage.
We mainly just need vocal and keys.
Vocal and keys. All right, vocal and keys are there.
And we'll grab a bit of Dave's guitar
Yep.
as well over here.
Okay, so do you want to strum a bit of that guitar for me so I can send it over there? Yep. All right, how's the keys for you over the right side of stage?
Give us a bit more. Yeah, we're plenty.
Okay, so we've done our front of house mix, we've done our monitor mix, and so now it's time to let the band go ahead and do a proper song check so that we can check that our sound check was done properly. So yeah, to the band.
But on the tip of my tongue, all my taste buds to dine one by one. I've got this idea that it'll all work out, but as working out, I still have doubts. It stops my heart from shouting. I've got this feeling.
Okay, so we finished our sound check there now. Band sounding pretty good. Front of house is ready to go. Monitor mix is ready to go, so we're all done.
Okay, great. So guys, we'll be back next episode to sort of see what things we're going to look at during a live performance and what things we've got to keep an eye on, what things we've got to monitor and what to look out for.
Okay, cool.
Welcome back everyone. Now guys, what's your experience been with live performances?
Well, pretty good.
Yep. Have you guys ever had any problems while setting up or sound engineers, anything like that, or does it always run smoothly?
Yeah, the bass is always too loud.
Yeah, the guitar just, it's got strings on it, and I don't like it when he plays with strings on it.
Yeah, I sound heaps better when I take them off.
Yeah.
Right, and I mean, when you guys come in to load in and set up, have you guys ever faced any problems, or is it?
Well, our amps are pretty huge, so yeah, we've got to really
We just walk in with like a boom box on our shoulders.
And the entourage carries all our amps and stuff in. So.
We usually get like carried on like a, you know, like
Kings.
Kings, you know, like got a couple of servants just take us to
servants, not slaves. Sorry.
Yeah, servants, please. Yeah,
Slavery.
take us to the stage, and you know,
Go from there.
But that guy looks
Unnervous.
really similar to you. That was doing that.
That was me.
Oh, was you?
It was right there.
what, the guy with the beard? Yeah, thought so.
Yeah.
Okay guys, we'll see you after the break for a few tracks from Cactus Dildos live set.